Look at this, man. It's Rob Thomas. Rob Thomas back in town.
How are you, brother?
Good
to
to
see
see
you.
you.
Nice to see you.
Dude, you got the tour, you got the new album.
I got a lot going on.
Yeah.
I really do. I'm a little overwhelmed. I can't do this anymore. I quit. I'm gone.
Oh, okay, let's do 30
freaking me
seconds. 30 seconds on the album and tour, and then let's talk about the good stuff.
Okay. Wait, that's not the good stuff? I'm doing this wrong. All wrong. Okay, so let's talk about my crappy album.
Yeah.
It's called Chip Tooth Smile.
Right?
Chip Tooth Smile. It's got about 12 songs on it. They're new songs. They weren't on any other records before, which I think is a
good.
plus.
Right.
Yeah, I think that's a good way to go. I think when you're doing something like that, you want new songs.
Right, brand new.
Yeah. I learned that from Mick Jagger. No, it's it's cool. Like I forgot how long it's been since I did something new because I was out touring this most of that time. Like my record came out in 2015 or something like that, 16, and then I toured for those 2 years. And then I was out with Matchbox the next year, and then I spent the next year making this record. So like the first time I sat down for an interview, and someone was like, "So it's it's a blast from the past. It's been a while," and I was just like, "Oh, you're right. It has been a while." So
Yeah.
it's just good to actually have people know that I'm still I'm still out there.
Let me say this. I met you, I don't know, 10, 15 years ago. You do not age and you don't put on any weight. You look great.
I do, and I'm dead inside.
He laughs, but he's honest.
There's a little bit of sadness in that laugh.
Sadness.
Yeah.
Okay, and I also know you love coming to Phoenix, and when you're in Phoenix, you love to party.
Yeah, in Phoenix. Yeah, just in Phoenix. I've been saving myself till I get
Okay,
here.
drink of choice when you're out and about.
I'm a big wine guy, but I think if I'm not on wine, it's just like I'm a straight, clean, like vodka soda kind of guy.
Vodka soda.
Yeah, vodka soda, lime, boom.
And because the soda, you're trying to stay away from the calories.
That's a part of it. I learned that from Ed Sheeran when Ed was talking about when he had stopped. They were like, "Oh, he's like, I stopped drinking beer," and they're like, "Oh, so what do you do now? You're not when everybody's drinking." He's like, "Oh, no, I just switched to vodka. I do everything on vodka now." So I think it's a helpful way to go. It's also I think it's a clean buzz.
Right.
If you know what I mean. Like,
Sure.
Like sometimes if I drink brown liquor, it makes you kind of sloppy. And I don't want to get too sloppy.
I totally agree. I switched it up years ago. I don't do the brown, and I do vodka with the soda. That's why I was curious, because I did it just for the calories.
That's where I started. And my wife and my friends told me I got really, I would become a little nasty. And it's not my nature. I'm not a nasty person, but when I was drinking brown liquor, I would get a little nasty. So. And as evidence, because I told you they had to tell me this. These were not things that I remembered. They would just have to recount to me the next day of all my exploits the evening before.
Okay, so are you a wine connoisseur? Because I know nothing of wine.
I know what I like. I know certain grapes, and I know certain regions where I like that grape from, but I'm still learning all the time. Like, I'm not a snob about it. I have some friends that are like really, really into it, and they study it, and they know, they have wine books, and they go through it. I'm not. Life's too short for me to have to care that much.
Well, with wine, is there a wine that you should avoid that you're going, oh, geez, no, don't even start with that?
I think I could go. On this side, I could do without Merlot for the rest of my life, and on this side, I could do without Chardonnay for the rest of my life. I feel like Chardonnays and Merlots are just the two things they bring to like rubber chicken event dinners.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like that's the only reason they exist.
Yeah. I love a white wine. What else?
I like a Sauvignon Blanc, from New Zealand, like Marlborough, New Zealand. There's some really good ones out there. Australia in general has some really good wines. Or like a Pinot Noir from like the Russian River Valley in Oregon. Oregon makes a lot of really good wines.
Right.
So,
hey,
kids, drink up, kids.
Now you're coming back to town. You'll be here June 23rd, Comerica Theater.
Yep.
With the tour, what will we get from that? Will you do just new music? Will you bring in some Matchbox 20?
No. I mean, listen, if I'm lucky enough to have been around for 20 years, and so I like to try and bring a little bit of everything with me when I come through. Like, there's a little bit of Matchbox, not too much because you want to have a reason for people to come see Matchbox, but we represent Matchbox pretty well in there.
Right.
I just have a rule with Matchbox where I don't play songs that I wrote with the other guys. I only play, like I'll do Unwell or I'll do Bent or I'll do Push sometimes, but all songs that I wrote myself. But then, I've also got now since 2005, my first solo record, I've got those songs. So I want to try and get a little bit of everything in there. I'm sure, like, I'm lucky enough that people are going to leave a little disappointed, and that's always good.
That's what you want.
It really is. I'm going to put that on the poster. You're going to leave slightly disappointed.
Leave them disappointed.
Yeah. Good night.
Got the money.
No,
Whatever.
and, with the new record, it's funny because you do have all these old songs that you want to play, and I think with the new record, it's like you want to play a couple each night, and then hopefully by the end of the tour, you've played them all. Like you'll throw in different ones each night to kind of check them out. So.
You know what? This just occurred to me. We talked about this a long time ago when Smooth was blowing up, and you're like, I'm not doing Smooth when I'm on tour with Matchbox.
Right.
Would you do Smooth now that you're doing the solo thing?
Oh yeah, since 2005, we've done Smooth. We do Smooth every night. We've done it with Carlos. We've done it, but it's funny. At least I think the good thing about Smooth now is that Carlos is going to be out this summer, and I'm going to be out this summer. You have 2 opportunities to check it out.
That's right. Go see them
So,
both.
Yeah, so that's always good. Yeah.
Oh, you know what? Before you go, how can people get this jacket? That's an awesome jacket.
Well, we're selling a black one on tour. But
No. Got to get the jean jacket.
But I can't. If everybody has that, then I'm not special.
That's it.
No, because I had that made when we had the record. Me and my buddy. I had this guy, this stylist named Mark Holmes, who's a genius, and it's the first time in like 20 years that I've ever had a stylist that didn't just go buy a bunch of clothes. Like we're doing something, he calls me up. He's like, "Okay, what do you want to do? Let's do something."
Right.
And so we built up that jacket, and I like the jacket. I really do. I mean, let's talk about. Let's just.
I gotta get
Let's
that.
all take a second. Listen to the jacket.
Oh, I hear it.
Right? Yeah. Yeah.
Got a little Bryan Adams thing
does.
going on
It
there.
really does.
It does.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, like Summer of '69, not Have You Ever Loved a Woman?
Right.
know?
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Not
Good
that.
point. Duly noted.
I'm just kidding, Brian. It's a lovely song.
Once again.
I don't know what camera I'm looking at any time.
Whatever.
I always I'm like talking to the camera, but I'm just like, so anyway, yeah, got you.
Why is he talking to
Show
the
up,
door?
kids. Hey, this is Rob Thomas, and you.
Okay, June 23rd, Comerica, Rob Thomas coming back to town. Take us out.
April 26th, Chip 2 Smile.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Got to get the album.
Yeah, you really have to, because
Yeah.
I got a kid in college.
Oh, that's right. More money.
Yeah, please get this.
And the tour jacket.
And the tour jacket, the black version of this, not the special version.
Okay, and you will not be performing 3 a.m.
I will be performing 3 a.m.
Can you do a little right now for us?
No.
Come on, a little musical
No, that
sample.
doesn't happen. I'm not your monkey.
Okay. How about if I get you a jean jacket? How about the new one less day?
This is so over.
A succulent? Rob!
Okay. All right, you had me at Cactus. It's 3 a.m.
There it is. Come on, Rob Thomas, everybody. The musical sample we were looking for.
Yeah. Me.